My name is Pritika Datta. I read in class 2B. Today I am going to tell a speech about Nelson Mandela. Nelson Mandela was a great leader. He was born in South Africa. His birthday is on 18th July. He fought against racial discrimination. He spent 27 years in jail. All people called him the father of nation. He was the first black president of South Africa. Thank you, everyone.
A very good morning to everyone. I am Rudra Singh, a student of Jaipuria School Dumraon. I used to read in class 10th A. Firstly, I would like to say thank to my honorable principal ma'am and respected sir who gave me this golden opportunity to speak on this wonderful debate topic, that is Nelson Mandela peaceful approach was the best way to end apartheid in South Africa. We all are aware that Nelson Mandela was the first black president of South Africa. He fought for the dignity, equality, rights for the black people against the white. Also, he was sent into imprisonment for 27 years. We have three speakers in the motion and three in the against. Now, further, we would like to proceed with speaker number two.
Thank you. I strongly support the motion Nelson Mandela's choice of peace and reconciliation after 27 years of prison. He prevented a civil war in South Africa, and if he had chosen revenge, the South Africa will collapse in violence, and his peaceful leadership binded the South African black and white people united, and the forgiveness of the Nelson Mandela is uh, the one way to stable the constitution in South Africa, and the best way is that the another leaders are help to stable the nation properly. Thank you.
Thank you. I oppose the motion. But we disagree. Peace alone did not end apartheid. In the 1960s, Nelson Mandela himself started the armed wings of ANC called Unkhonto Veseje because peaceful protests were being crushed. The government killed a protester at Sharpeville in 1960. Without some force and international pressure, the white government would never come to the table. Sometimes peace is alone enough against injustice. Thank you.
That's true. He has chosen false early on, but the key point is that how he handed the apartheid to, fastly. In 1990s, he chose talk over fight, and he worked with the FWD clerk to make a new constitution. Uh, this made particularly South Africa role model for the other country. Violence made hate in the country, but Nelson Mandela's talk create democracy. The peace was best.
Yet we must remember thousands of people suffered for decades while the leaders kept doing peaceful action that took too long. Nelson Mandela was released because the government was becoming ungovernable, not just because he was peaceful. The armed forces and the global section forced the apartheid government to act. If oppressed people wait for peace, they may wait it forever. Sometimes resistance needs action, not just talk.
To conclude for the motion, look at the result. In 1994, South Africa had its first election with on block masked. The Truth and Reconciliation Commission, instead punishing people, he proved that uh, moral courage is stronger than gun. Thank you.
Thank you, team members. Nelson Mandela struggle against the whites for the black was a unificant symbol for entire world. Now we would like to say thank you to everyone. That's all. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Today, six of us from class 10 will discuss Nelson Mandela and what we can learn from his life. So, I will be the moderator. Let's start with a quick introduction.
Who was Nelson Mandela? Nelson Mandela was the first black president of South Africa from 1994 to 1999. He is no a Madiba. He spent 27 years in prison for fighting against the apartheid, which was a system of racial segregation. Instead of taking revenge after he was freed, he chose peace and forgiveness to unite the country.
You know what is apartheid? Apartheid means black South Asian couldn't vote, had separate areas, and couldn't live in white areas. Apartheid, Mandela joined ANC or African National Congress to protest this because he believed in equality and freedom. In 1964, he fought for his life but even from prison, he became a global symbol of resistance.
What edges pains me most is he forgave after 27 years in jail. He claimed hair, but in 1994 he became president, as led both black and white South Africans to work together. He said did not advance for fair, but the overeat. They teach us how to handle conflicts, a school and life. Thank you.
I think Mandela's life matters today because we still see bullying, discrimination, and unfairness. Mandela showed that one person can change things without violence, like how we can stand up for a classmate who left untold sulfide by talking. His idea of Ubuntu means I am because we won, we wise by lifting others. Thank you.
Mandela teaches three things. First, forgiveness. Second, leadership. And third, patience. He teaches in jail, but he never gear up. He realized that education is the most powerful weapon, and he also used that education the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. That's all. Thank you.
Well said to everyone to end Mandela life so that change take time, but courage and kindness can defeat hate. Thank you.